Hi girls, welcome to week 5 of our CDC WOW stretching. I know a lot of you will be going back to school this week or maybe next week, so I hope you guys are ready to go back to school, and I hope you can find some time to stretch still. This week we're going to work on some turnout stretching. So again, remember, you can always go back and do some of the basic stretches with the TheraBand, and either do it before these set of stretches, or you can alternate them, do these stretches a few times this week and do some of the basic stretches on different days this week. So let's get started.
Okay, so starting, we are going to knot our TheraBand around our thighs. So first, putting our knees out in front of us and bringing the TheraBand up over on our thighs on top of the, in front of your knees, and you want to knot, no, I'm sorry, behind your knees. Yes, there. And you're going to knot it where it's fairly snug, not too tight, but that's about right. Remember that any of these stretches where you've been knotting your TheraBand, to unknot it when you're done so that it doesn't dry and get hard to unknot. So then we're going to go ahead and lay down on our sides. You're going to remember from floor bar that when we're laying like this, we want to make sure to keep your hip and your torso and your shoulders all in line, not rolling forward or backwards. And your legs are bent comfortably. And this is called the clamshell stretch. Let me try to get far enough away so I can get a good angle of Miss Alyssa doing this. So the clamshell stretch, you are simply going to bring your top leg up, opening it out, and then return slowly back to the starting position. The tighter you tie your TheraBand, the more of a stretch you're going to get. Go ahead and do it again, Alyssa. Really try to isolate your turnout or your hip flexors, not twisting your hips or using any other part of your body. Do this 5 to 10 times. And then we're going to move down to a dégagé stretch. So you're going to straighten your legs. You're going to move your TheraBand down to your ankles, still on the side, and you're going to bring the legs up to a dégagé, slowly up, holding it, and then slowly returning down. And back up, and slowly down. Again, we probably could have tightened the TheraBand a little bit tighter. You get more of a stretch. Do this 5 to 10 times, depending on how many repetitions you want to do. Your next stretch, you're going to do a advanced clamshell, so bringing the TheraBand back up to above the knees. This time, you're going to bring your bottom leg off the ground, or your bottom foot, and then do your clamshell. So bringing the top leg up, you should feel more of a stretch, and returning back down. And again, keeping the body and core in alignment, and again, 5 to 10 times. Then you're going to do a grand rond de jambe stretch. So we don't need the TheraBand. Both legs are going to be straight the entire stretch. And first we're going to do inward, so the leg is going to come up to the front. And we're going to lift up. Sorry, this is an outward. And then we're going to carry to the back. Really fight to keep your torso and your body in alignment, and then return to the position. And again, keep going. So you would do this outward rond de jambe stretch. Again, focus on feeling the isolation in your turnout and your hip flexors. So do that 5 to 10 times, and then we would do inward. So we'd bring the leg to the back, then bring it up to the side, feel the rotation in the turnout, back forward, and then replacing to the starting position. And again, 5 to 10 times. And then don't forget, after you've done all of these exercises, to roll over and do your opposite leg. Okay, Alyssa's gonna wave bye-bye. Have a good back to school.